President Trump's war of words against L.A. and its leaders continues.
Our Tom Waite live outside the Federal Detention Center in downtown. And Tom, you have breaking news just in on the federal response.
That's correct, Juan and Susie. We've learned tonight that Northern Command is confirming that the 700 Marines who were brought out to the L.A. area and did some training, well, they say that training has wrapped up, and those Marines could be on the streets of L.A. within the next 48 hours. Meanwhile, just behind me, you'll see the Federal Detention Center. It is quiet tonight. There are federal officers out there. Earlier, there was a peaceful protest. A column of unmarked and marked federal police vans and SUVs arrive at the Federal Detention Center this evening. Unclear if any of them were carrying detainees. Outside, a line of police officers and what appear to be military vehicles, but no sign of the 2,000 National Guard troops ordered here by President Trump.
It would have been better for the LAPD, CHPs to do their job the right way as needed. National Guard is just for like Army Reserves when there's like war present.
Immigration sweeps so far, 330 detained since Friday across Southern California. 113 had prior criminal convictions. L.A. Mayor Karen Bass gathering with a group of mayors from across L.A. County, blasting the Trump administration for inflaming tensions.
A week ago, everything was peaceful in the city of Los Angeles and in all of the representatives behind me in their cities as well. Things began to be difficult on Friday when raids took place. I posit that maybe we are part of a national experiment to determine how far the federal government can go in reaching in and taking over power from a governor, power from a local jurisdiction, and frankly, leaving our city and our citizens, our residents, in fear.
Bass says she's trying to reach President Trump to talk about de-escalation. The president was asked about the ongoing unrest as he walked the red carpet to attend Les Miserables and repeated the false claim that National Guard troops and Marines prevented the total destruction of L.A.
If we weren't there, if we didn't bring in the National Guard and the Marines, you would probably have a city that was burning to the ground.
The Marines are not yet in the streets of L.A., but have been training and could be here within days. National Guard troops have not been assisting LAPD officers with violent agitators, but military was with immigration officers as they carried out a raid earlier today. As for National Guard troops, they won't be allowed to make arrests, but they will be allowed to detain people.
So strictly for the protection of the federal personnel and the protection of the federal building, they're allowed to temporarily detain and wait for law enforcement to come and arrest them.
LAPD Chief Jim McDonnell spoke with CBS News about the impact of sending the military into Los Angeles.
The Marines are here. They are used to war zones. Are you concerned about them interfacing with protesters?
Certainly a concern. You know, anytime anybody comes in the city and we're not clear on what roles and responsibilities are, there's a concern. I worry for our own people. I worry for residents of the city.
And other local leaders, including L.A. County District Attorney Nathan Hochman and L.A. County Sheriff Robert Luna, making clear that the city is not burning and that the parts that have been impacted are just small pockets of the areas, and very few people just relatively have been arrested in these violent actions over the past few nights. Reporting live in downtown L.A., just outside the Federal Detention Center, I'm Tom Waite, KCAL News.